How to manipulate content on your web pages. I think these are a little small, so let me show you how to make this text larger. If you go to this next tab, Theme, and click on that, and then click on Change Fonts over here on the left. This allows you to change the font of anything in your website from here. So we're not going to go over all of these, but what we want to do is we want to make this text larger for the navigation menu so it's a little more readable. So I'm just going to go down the list, and here is navigation menu. So we're going to click on navigation menu, and that will open up another little section, and you can change this font for the navigation menu in many different ways. What we're going to do is we're going to leave the same font. You could change it if you want by clicking on this arrow, and it's got all different kinds that you can pick from. So let's just change this font to something simple. We'll choose this one called Oxygen. And as you see, it changed up here the style of the text. And we need to make that bigger now, so we'll come over here to the size section, and we're going to hit this plus button. Let's just click on it until we're satisfied with the size. I think maybe one more. Okay, I like that. So now let's just look at changing the text for this site title. We just hit this arrow to go back. We just changed the navigation menu. So now I'm going to go to site title. Alright, if we wanted to change the color of this, we could do that also by coming down here to the color section. And let's just change it to a blue since our picture's blue. I don't really like that. Let me try this blue. Okay, try that one. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm going to leave that. So that's how you change the font for the navigation menu and the title. So let's just go back to up here to this title. I want to show you how to add a logo if you chose to do that. You click on this, you point to the title, and when you do that, this little box pops up. So let's point to that, and then we're going to click on logo, and that will allow us to upload a photo from our computer. Make sure you don't put anything that's copyrighted that you don't have permission to use. I created this logo myself with a piece of clip art that I was allowed to use. So I'm going to just click on that, and then that will add that up here instead of the title. And as you can see, that makes the page a little more pleasing to the eye, a little more creative or artistic or what have you. Now we're going to learn about putting content on the page, and also how to take some of the content that's on one page and move it to another page. Let's go ahead and do that first. This section is the About Me section, and what we're going to do is we're going to move this whole section of content, the image and the text here, and the social media icons. We're going to move that whole thing over to the About Me page. If we click on the About Me page, you'll see there is no content on the page yet. So let's go back here, and okay. You'll notice whenever I move my cursor over this section, it lights up whatever part that I put it over. this little line in the middle that lights up divides these two sections, like the image that's on the right and the text that's on the left, and it's contained in a whole section. So what we're going to do, instead of moving each little piece, they have these little arrows in the corner where you can click on it and move it and pick which page it'll move to, or you could copy it to paste it on another page. But instead of doing each piece, like you see, this title is separate, this about me is separate, this text is separate, and so forth, we're going to move the whole entire section. The way you do that is you put your cursor over the middle where this line is, and when that appears, you can click on the line and it will highlight the whole section here. Now don't worry about this little box. We're not going to do anything with that. Since this whole section is highlighted, we're going to come over here and click on the arrow, and we're going to make sure that it's highlighted on move, not copy. And then we're going to decide which page, which we're going to do that on the About Me page. So I'm going to click on that, and automatically it's going to take that off of the home page and place it on the About Me page, and it'll look exactly like it did on that page, and it actually takes you to the page. So as you see up here, this page is highlighted because that's the page that we're on now. Okay, so we want to change this to be about you. For this graphic, if you want to do a picture of yourself, or whatever picture you want to put on a page, if a graphic's already there like this one, you can just click on the graphic and the little box will pop up that lets you edit. You're going to just click on this replace image link, upload a photo from your computer, and I will just upload this photo of my son and his new wife. They just got married. You'll be uploading a photo of yourself or your family or what have you. This is just my sample one. I'm going to upload that to the page. Okay, so there they are. Now you can decide how you want your page to be. For this page, we're probably not going to have these social media icons, so anything you want to delete off the page, you're just going to point to it and it'll light up the little box as you see. And you can just click on that corner and then delete. And I would like this About Me, which is the title of this page, to actually be a little larger. So I'm going to click and highlight that, and to make it larger, I'm going to click on this plus button, and I'm going to do that about 4 times or so, and then just click out here to deselect that. We've got World Photographer here. You can name yourself there. Maybe I'll just put Mark Mines, my husband's name, and then you would enter text here. You can just highlight it and type over it, or even erase it and then type. You can add the content as needed.